Dear Diary, my landlord is serving me papers. What am I gonna do? Singing Doe says, don't worry about it. Papers can't do anything to anyone. He said he would have some friends take care of it. My landlord is giving papers to all of us. The old lady Julie, Eric, we've all received papers that we gotta vacate this building. Where are me and my cat gonna go? What are we gonna do? How I can survive outside? It's winter. It's cold. It's been snowing. And the snow is black. Snow, big round rocks of yellow, black soot coming down. And if you're walking outside, they hit you and they hurt. I've got a couple bruises from the snow rocks. And Jaffa told me that he's got bruises. You gotta bring an umbrella if you go outside and walk in the sludge snow. Even the rats are getting pelted by these snowballs. They're like hard ice cubes, black and yellowish in color, very dirty. And the air is getting harder. It's like thick soup of smog and soot. So I'm looking at my paper. My landlord. No one has money. Doesn't he know no one has money to pay rent, especially in District 42? There's so many boarded up buildings, abandoned buildings and squatters. This old landlord, Mr. Ian, wants every single penny during a pandemic. It's laughable. Because people are dying. Apartments and homes are vacated with vagrants living there. And he wants money when there's no jobs. Businesses are going bankrupt and closing every day. Rations are getting smaller and smaller. I went Wednesday to get my rations. Got 1 can of beans and 1 box of pasta and a bottle of water. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, so used to eating nothing, and now it's getting less and less food. I checked on Eric today. Eric, you there? Eric, can you hear me? Eric, let me know if you're okay. And I waited. I heard George's dog barking. And I waited. And then a found knock. That was Eric. I knew it took him a second to get up and knock. He doesn't look so good at all. I helped make him some soup and a can of beans, fed his dog, walked George. George got pelted with those snowballs of ice cube. He even howled. He tried to grab some of the ice cubes as they came down. Rats would scurry as we walked through the cold sidewalks of New York. Snow on the ground, clumps of ice cube snow. Sky, just black soot. The sun looks like it's not even around, just a glimmer of light. I saw that alien ship. It moved real fast. Wondering what it thinks while it's watching us, what it thinks of planet Earth. We're all scurrying around like cockroaches and rats. We're supposed to be this intelligent race, but no one, not one scientist, not one inventor, not one Yale or Princeton or Harvard or person has found a way to keep the sun from fading. Maybe we can figure out how to breathe without the sun, how to exist without the sun. Body temperature gets lower with no sunlight. My body was shaking. I was cold. I'm shivering in my apartment. It's so cold. Temperatures are cold. The wind is blowing. My cat is losing fur. She looks skinny. She used to be this big, fat, fluffy, beautiful tabby cat. She meows when she wants to go out. Meow. 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 She's my little buddy. Tried praying. Prayed that we'd survive this. I got an email from John, finally, my brother. I wonder why he emailed me. He said, "Hope you're doing well." That he was busy working on things. That's all he said. It was just that he was busy and working on things. Didn't offer food. Didn't offer me to go to his huge mansions with all its wings and so many rooms and bathrooms and secret doors and secret quarters and bunkers, land and property, tennis courts, basketball courts, swimming pools, cars. He has so many cars. His car collection is like Jay Leno's collection. Sports cars, antiques cars. What's he going to do with the car now? You can't drive to any city or any state. You can only drive around in your district. I wonder how District 11 is. Everyone's driving around their Mercedes, Range Rover, Porsche, going to each other's house and partying. Like Jaimin said, they're all partying in District 11. They're eating good. Caviar and champagne's flowing every night, and people are having masquerade parties. Jaffa told me that Jaimin and I are going to go to a masquerade party that they have at District 11. I got to find an outfit. Singing Joe said he'd find me an outfit, a nice, beautiful dress and a mask, and they would go and see what's going on. I was excited just to be able to eat some food. Real chicken, real piece of steak, fish, anything, broccoli. Any kind of food is better than no food. And to get some of their water, their pure filtered water. I'm boiling my water on the stove. Still black. Water's black. I gotta boil it and give it to me and my cat. I'm helping feed the dog next door and give water to Joe and George. I hear Julie screaming, "Turn down your music." We have neighbors playing rap songs. She likes country. Right now, I like any kind of music. I like any kind of life. I like hearing anything. I like hearing people talking. I hear people walking by my window. I hear people getting shot. I hear people getting stabbed. I hear people screaming. My mom emailed me finally. Said Dad's not doing good. His lungs got all the black soot in it. I can't think about anything. That she said that they're District 4. They're barely surviving, but they're doing better than our district. She said that she's ready to go to heaven if her husband goes. My dad. I hope that he can hang on. I hope that we can all hang on. I hope there's a cure. I hope Singing Joe has a plan. I hope that it's not true that they're thinking about shooting a missile at this thing. That's so dangerous. We just can't have one more thing going on in our districts. I haven't heard from my friend Jessica, but I walked George to District 11 gate, and I just stared through the gate. I saw all the nice cars. I saw people walking. They all had inhalers and masks, breathing masks. They were smiling. But you can't get in there. You gotta be rich. You gotta be smart. You gotta be wanted by them. If you're smart, they would take you. Jaffa said that they were tracking Jaimin. Jaimin's very smart. He's a hacker. They might come after him. If they take him, he's our only hope in District 42. He's our hope. He's our hope. Him and Singing Joe. Singing Joe brought me a can of tuna. He said if I ever need to make money, I could always go to the sex club. But I said it's not for me. Is there any other thing I can do? He said I have to find out what my brother's up to. And that's what he told me. My life is hanging on the line, that I have to spy on my own brother, politician. My own brother, John, has abandoned me. He's abandoned me, just like my sister in District 11. John and her, smiling and laughing, enjoying the good life, eating food and breathing right. Well, we're trying to breathe through this soot. Just another day. I'm getting excited about that masquerade party. I was gonna go see my brother and my sister at that masquerade party. I would pretend that I was someone else, someone important, someone that's wanted. I would make up a name. I'd go with my new friends, my new family, Singing Joe, Jaffa, and Jaimin. Oh, it's really cold. And I'm gonna listen to some jazz music and go to bed and dream of a better day. A day when the sun comes out and the birds sing and you have a fridge full of food and your rent's paid.